I'm assuming this isn't the K-pop Demon Hunters song, Golden. But now that I've come to think of it, that would be a serve. Dimash would eat that. Get his people on the phone right now. Hello wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I'm a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. What was that? Over there. Now, if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special rules in my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series, where we learn how the voice works. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. Okay, Dimash. There's too many Dimash songs in the world. It's too little time for me to do them all, but I'm going to try. So we're going to go on to Golden. I have no idea what this is. I'm excited. It was filmed for CCTV1 in China. So, without further ado, let's do.
They always looking at you like you're some kind of freak, like it's better if you disappear.
Oh, I really like disappear. That little push onto a little bit more of a pressed place was delicious. The voice so far is gorgeous. It's Dimash, so that's expected. It's got quite a lightness to the sound. The larynx isn't like super raised, so you're not getting like a bright elfy kind of sound, but it's definitely like maybe slightly higher than mid. So for our speaking voice is where our mid-placed larynx is. It's a tiny bit kind of brought up. So da 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 da. Just a little bit lifted rather than da 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 da. It's a very subtle difference, but I hope you can hear what I'm trying to say. Great stuff.
Think that you can hurt them, but with every word you speak, we can see our vision crystal clear.
Did I gaslight myself? Because that one sounded like the larynx was a bit lower. I think that the larynx might be a bit lower. Was that... Has he changed it from line to line? I don't know. I can't go backwards. We're going to have to keep going forwards. That time was slightly lowered. So if it was the same each time, ignore what I said the first time. Or ignore what I'm saying this time. Just ignore me. Just ignore it. Just enjoy the song. Just enjoy the singing. It's amazing.
So when the sun starts to burn and the ashes keep on falling, then behind this masquerade we golden.
Oh, there's a little bit of like rasp in that, like when he's da, there was a wee bit of rasp through there. Gorgeous, very healthy sounding. A lot of people think that rasp is an unhealthy quality, but it's not. It can be made from your arytenoids, it can be made from your false chords being relaxed and not being removed out of the way so that your true vocal folds can make a cleaner sound. It is what it is, and it sounds really nice in this context because I feel like this is a bit more of a modernized styling than Dimash is sometimes known for, as in like the operatic stuff. We're pretty far away from that right now. You are hearing a little bit of that kind of operatic rounding of some of these vowels, especially I can't remember the exact words. Was it fade? Maybe it was fade. It was like fade. It felt like it was coming from the bottom of the jaw rather than the fade. It didn't have a spread to it. It was very rounded and open. Beautiful.
They can say and they can say, but we seal the trolling over. 'Cause we are golden. We are golden.
There was a little bit of cry through there as well that had a really nice twist onto the kind of bend of a phrase. It was gorgeous. This song, it feels like he's let go a little bit of some of this kind of like rigid formation that he has for some of the more kind of taxing operatic stuff, and you can hear there's like vulnerability kind of peeking in, but it needs it. The vocal needs it. So it's like he's actually stripping back some layers of training here in order to make a sound that's a little bit more kind of street level, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like it's an unobtainable sound to an average human being, which is basically Dimash's bread and butter, is sounding like an alien. So I really like this vocal.
We are for all the broken pieces and for all the disbeliever, for all the time they told you how to live.
So you're hearing the texture now. That's a little bit of growl coming through. All these little kind of plosive pops of air is just... He never really leaves any corner untouched, does he, Dimash? He has to kind of get in about everything. He just gives you the full gamut for every single song. It's quite remarkable.
Did they get judged by the way we might cause kid? They don't know how to treat this found within.
Sometimes when he sings in English, he just modifies the words in a way that is so interesting, and I feel like he's doing it in a singing kind of capacity to get it into the right shape. As singers, you have to think about words in a sort of a shape language. There's spread, there's brightness, there's tone, there's depth. All of these different things. You can make an E sound E or E. There's a billion different ways to form a word. And it doesn't really matter your pronunciation during the song because people can read between the lines. It's very much that it's gonna be May. Instead of me, it's May. May is a month, but you're not thinking about the month. You're thinking about... Anyway, hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down there. His choices are very interesting. Sometimes he forms a word in a way that I wouldn't have expected to hear it, and I feel like he's doing it in order for it to kind of blend through with the vocal and the style that he's doing it in. It's very interesting.
Oh, so when the sun starts somewhere and the ashes keep on falling, then behind this masquerade we call it.
There he goes, taking it as in-ear monitor. These things basically feed back what you are doing when you're on stage. So you can have absolutely everything in your in-ear monitors turned down to a reasonable level, and then your voice up, so that you can you don't over sing and you don't strain your voice trying to hear yourself. It's very much kind of enclosed in your head. The downside to that is that it can be quite a lonely area. You know, you don't have any ambient sound to kind of feed off of. And sometimes it can just be a little bit jarring. So he does this a lot, I find. I do it a lot as well. You take one out, you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get enough of yourself that you can kind of keep regulating how hard you're singing and what you're singing and your pitch and everything else that goes with that. But also, you get the kind of ambient sound from the other end. But both are super important. Some people hate in-ear monitors. Some people can't sing without them. Some people, like me and Dimash, have to have a bit of both. Sometimes. No, I can do it without it. Shut up. We're practically twins.
They can say, but we still the trolling over. 'Cause we are golden. We are golden. We are golden.
Oh, God. So he went from straight tone into a heavy vibrato, back into straight tone. He's so impressed. That probably sounded terrible. It is nearly midnight here, so, and I'm very tired. But I couldn't pass this up. I had to listen to Dimash. But that's not an easy thing to do, to go from that straight tone and then tilt your thyroid cartilage in order to oscillate that note and then pull it back so smoothly. Beautiful.
Everybody sing together. 'Cause we are golden. So when the silence starts suffering and the ashes keep on falling, then behind this masquerade, they can say what they can say, but we seal the drawing over. 'Cause we are golden.
Yeah. That was insane. We are golden. Beautiful stuff. No, there never is with Dimash, is there really? He's just fantastic. I think Dimash puts in like more than the average ear could almost take. You have to listen to him like a few times, and each time you're going to hear something slightly different. You're like, oh, I didn't notice that tiny little inflection there. Oh, I didn't notice that tiny little like exhalation of breath, or that inhalation, or that glottal stop. He just has so much in every song. It's remarkable. He's a god. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you'll be the first to know. I'm so tired. It's time for me to go to bed. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. And how are we going to buy this one? I don't know. I'll just pass out and go to sleep. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And if you hit that like and then you hit subscribe, then you will be holding my heart in yours, because that's such a nice thing for you to do and for me, and I love you so much. Golden. Love you. Bye. Take care of each other.